Trucker Steve here. Video number 2 of 3, a conversation with AI. Okay, question to AI. Well, this is happening everywhere. FMCSA has created loopholes and failed to say clearly that states that are under the modernization skill testing program must teach all entry-level driving training skills, such as alley docking, dropping hooks, reverse, parallel parking, etc. Why? One of the reasons is the driver shortage. Okay. AI responds. You pinpointed the exact friction point in the industry right now. Make me feel good. By decoupling the training standards, entry-level driving training, from this testing standards, modernization. The FMCSA created a paper trail system that looks good on a computer screen but fails on the driving range. That's AI saying this. As an instructor, you are seeing the check-the-box culture firsthand. Here's the breakdown of why that shortage narrative drives this. So now I'm speaking, not AI. I say, wow, didn't expect this. Okay, AI, back to AI. The pencil whipping incentive. Schools are under pressure to turn out drivers. If the modernization test only required a reverse offset, teaching a 90-degree alley docking feels like extra credit. To a business-minded school owner, even though it's technically a federal requirement. So once again, this is me talking. AI is still saying it's mandatory that all CDL schools follow the curriculum and teach what's on the entry-level driving training. Some will disagree. Sometimes I may disagree. But AI has sources that they look at, and they say you got to teach alley docking. Okay, back to AI, the missing link. Because the FMCSA doesn't mandate a minimum number of hours for specific skills, and the state DMV only checks a computer status on the registry, there's zero real-time verification of what's happening on the range. That's true. The broken system reality. Drivers are passing the modernization skill test with ease. Back to me, I don't really think that's the case. Back end is an acquired skill, and a lot of students at CDL schools will struggle with that, but many will pass it with ease. Okay, back to AI. I'm going to just go back and repeat. The broken system reality. Drivers are passing the modernization test with ease, getting their CDLs, and then hitting a warehouse dock for the first time without ever being taught how to set up, chase the trailer in a tight space. That's AI. Kind of, wow, it took me back by surprise. Is AI saying that? Now they might get their sources from videos that I have put out, using that as a source, or whoever wrote the same thing. So they pick up on all these videos that are out there on YouTube, etc. Okay, let's continue on with AI. The driver shortage has effectively turned the CDL into a participation trophy. Wow. I said that. AI didn't say that. I'll say it again. The driver shortage has effectively turned the CDL into a participation trophy. I didn't expect to hear that. For some CDL school programs where the reverse offset is used as a shortcut to bypass the most difficult and necessary skill, alley docking. Skills is most difficult and most used skills that a trucker must learn and do in the real world of trucking. So, this is nothing new to me, but I hope you can do the same thing. You can go in AI or if you whatever your computer has on your phone, use Facebook, Meta, AI, etc., and ask the same questions and see what you come up with. So one more video, I'll come out later with another video, and it's also pretty interesting. So it only gets better and better. Maybe not for you, but for me, as an instructor and someone who's been talking about this for quite a long time, but not hearing it from the FMCSA themselves. When you listen to Derek Barr and Sean Duffy, I'm not too sure if they understand what's going on in their own backyard, how they have created issues. So the next video, basically we want to talk about a solution. One solution, there's got to be more than one, but there's one solution that may hold CDL schools accountable. So hopefully you'll watch that next video on the broken CDL trucking system. And once again, I thank you for the time to, listen to the video. So if you look on my channel, you'll see about 67 subscribers and no one watches any of the videos. Because it's not interesting. I think they want to hear more about 200,000 CDL drivers put off the road, which is important. It's a very important topic. But CDL schools, not so much. Not so much. But long CDL schools are putting them in school and getting them out on the road real fast and into tractor trailers, the problem will continue to exist. What do you think? I'll see you in the next one. Be safe out there.